What is up, guys? We got a top 4 deck profile here. This is going to be the only Amaryllis player that was able to make top 16, I believe. And here he is in the flesh. What is your name?
Marshall Daigle.
Marshall Daigle. So how do you feel right now taking a somewhat competitive, semi-competitive deck? Unless you think it's like the best deck in the format.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, there are a lot of Blackwing players here. It's a pretty Blackwing heavy field, so that makes it a little bit worse. But I'm just happy it performed well, and definitely a little, sadness when you get that far and just take third, fourth. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah, so even though Blackwings is a hard matchup for you, you were still able to dominate over all of them. So it looks like you have the matchups down, your worst matchups down to a T. In the final, I believe it was the semifinals, I believe it was, where you played against Frog Heroes, and unfortunately you were unable to clutch it out. So Titanium Turbo, unable to stop the Frog Menace that is going on in RBET. So anyways, what were your matchups throughout the whole day?
So I had, let's see, you got some notes here. So I had 3 Blackwing matchups. Those I went 2-1. Synchro Cat that I actually lost to. And then I think I won the rest of my matchups. I had 2 Fairies. It was the same guy. Played them once in Swiss and then once in the top cut. 2 Value Turbos. That's a pretty good matchup. I don't think I dropped a game on those. And then 1 Hero Frogs, the one I lost to there. And then like a Hero Big Piece Golem kind of
okay, cool.
build.
So only 1 Frogs in your matchups, and unfortunately it was a loss. What was the reason why? I mean, if you have the access to lots of Titanium, I feel like it's a good matchup against that matchup. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. In general, I think it's pretty good. I think people kind of overestimate it a little bit. People think it's like a super good matchup. Titanium it's definitely a house against the deck. So if you see like Lone Fires and stuff, I definitely didn't see any of those. So if you have trouble getting them out, there's not really a ton outs to the dupe block. Like you can try to take one of their guys to like be able to attack, but then you end up giving it back to them. So that was the dupe block aren't amazing. Overall, I think it's still a pretty good matchup. Just couldn't get Titanium out.
Yeah, so try to get Titanium as soon as possible, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Let's go into your deck profile and see how it differs from the ones that are currently online.
Cool. Yeah, so I'd say it's like fairly standard. There's definitely a couple choices, but you got 3 Titanium, 3 Amaryllis, double Lone Fire, double Dandy, and then 1 Lion. That's kind of like the plant engine.
Yeah.
So I think this is pretty standard. The bot line, can go either way, but I think you just kind of need another like beater sometimes.
Yeah.
And it actually came in clutch, even just like setting in defense. Oh, I forgot one of my matchups was actually Spellcaster's Time.
Oh, okay.
And so that one, he was way ahead, and I just set the bot line, and he couldn't get over it. So eventually drew into everything I needed to.
2000 defense is pretty impressive, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, you can side him out a good amount of the time, but he's pretty good in a lot of matchups. Plus, just another plant, so when you mill it, you have more fodder for
absolutely
the Amaryllis.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, other monsters, we have the Lightsworn package, double Lila, double Raikou. I think this is pretty standard as well. 2/2 is pretty good.
Yeah, 2/2.
It just gives you a lot of like back row removal, so you can kind of clear the way.
I see.
So definitely like those. 1 Debris, 1 Trooper, Necro, Plague, and Morphing Jar.
Yep.
So the jar I actually almost cut last second, but I'm really glad I kept it in. There were a couple times where it definitely saved me. Sometimes it can feel, not amazing. I had it once go off where in a spot where it kind of lost me the game. But other than that, I think these are fairly standard. Actually side out the Debris almost every game. I think my theory is like I side out a lot of the stuff that like interacts with the graveyard. Just they side in a lot of like DD Crows and Iron Walls and all sorts of stuff that interacts with the graveyard. So I usually side out a lot of that stuff.
Oh, you saw people side deck Iron Wall in mass?
I wouldn't say in mass, but it hurts the deck pretty hard. So
I see. Okay.
I was kind of prepared for it.
What about
maybe that's a bad example because it doesn't really hurt him. But yeah, Kaiku as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you almost want people to side Iron Wall against you, and when you have the Debris Dragon.
Yeah. And then spells got 3 trade-in, which I think is pretty standard. You got the triple armory with the 1-ofs.
Yeah. Great ratios.
Yeah, it's just so good. 2 Miracle Fertilizer, which is pretty good. Kind of same with the Debris Dragon. I actually sided it out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Just because, more of DD Crows and
Oppression.
Soul Release, Oppression. So, post side, it's not quite as good, but it's good game one. Then you can always take it out if you think they're going to side into you pretty heavy. And then one charge, heavy, and space. I think it's pretty standard.
Yep.
And then I run less traps than most.
I see.
I got the triple wing blast. This is like probably one of the MVPs of the day.
I see.
I drew it a lot and it just felt really good every time. So definitely my discard trap of choice. Performed really well. And then just some of the like standard one-ups.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy there.
So you opted to cut the Scrap Iron Scarecrow as the 41st card in traditional Amaryllis list.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I tested a little bit. It's not bad, I guess, but I'd just rather run 40. I have like I can't play anything more than 40. Just
I also have the same issue as well.
Yeah, so I'm like looking for a cut, and it's just kind of the obvious cut. It like did okay in testing, but usually I just rather have another trap.
Very cool. Okay, cool. Let's go into your side deck.
Yeah, I also don't have Foolish Burial, which is like a choice.
That's right.
I feel like, I don't know, a lot of people will say otherwise, but I just feel like it's like a neg one a lot.
Yeah.
And if you have it with the Lone Fire, it's really good, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like a 2-card and a 1-card combo.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like you send Dandy, you get the tokens. You don't really use the tokens like too heavily without Lone Fire, so it's not that amazing. And then, or you can send your Amaryllis, but trading a card in hand for just one Amaryllis in the graveyard. I feel like it's not worth the neg one. So,
I see.
Yeah, I've been testing without it, and it's done pretty well. So
yeah, so no need for those cards.
Yeah, definitely. In my opinion, I like it without it.
Okay.
It's a little controversial.
So this was the playmat that he was able to win for top 8. It has a picture of, I believe, Cyber Valley, it looks like, and a Ghost Rare Stardust that he was able to win for topping this event. So congratulations to that. Shout out to Yggdrasil Matt, which was a team effort with the CX and E3 here. So Yggdrasil Matt for this one.
Do you want to see this side?
Yeah, please, absolutely.
All right. Extra or side first?
Whatever you want.
Let's do the extra, I guess. I think this is pretty standard. Not a lot going on here. One Chimera Tech for side 2 doesn't really come up. At least I haven't had it. Armory, Capacitor, Android, Iron Chain, Debris, Brio, Goyo. That's also for the side decked Gale.
Okay.
Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, Stardust, Dark Land.
Now you own 2 Ghost Rare Stardust.
Yeah, definitely. So might sell one. We'll have to see.
Yeah, if you ever play a deck that has 2 Starlight Roads in the main deck.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got Ghost
Rare.
Rare.
To now. All right, and then moving to the side, 2 Cyber Dragons. I think Machina is definitely a pretty good deck.
Yeah.
I'd say the matchup's like 50-50, but these help. And then I also side into Frogs just to beat over their 2,000 defenders.
Yeah.
Not too much there. 2 Consecrated Light. I think that's a bit unique.
Yeah.
I kind of went heavy into my bad matchups. Like the worst matchups I'd say are like Black Wings and Glad Beast. I luckily didn't play any Glad Beast, so that's by far the worst matchup. A little more rare. So I went pretty heavy siding against the Black Wings. Including 2 Consecrated Light, and these were pretty clutch. They help a lot in those matchups. 1 Aaron, you can search it, charge the Light Brigade, pretty good, shuffling back. Gale, against Black Wings again, another side for them. I side Brain. You can Brain, or with the triple Mark of the Rose, just steal their guy. The one 1800 that searches from deck. I forget his name.
The searches one.
The Black Wing that specials.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Oh, you're talking about Bora. Oh no, because
sure.
normal 7, so you never special him.
Oh yeah, the one that
special him from deck.
Yeah. When you can like steal their guy, beat over it, special this, and then go into Armor Master.
That's very cool. Yeah,
that's really good. I did that. I think only once today, but it's nice. Lightning Vortex, Frogs, try to break the dupe block. 1 Soul Exchange. I'd probably change this, but the one I ran today. Yeah, it's like a little last minute. Just kind of threw in the Soul Exchange.
You don't like this for the mirror match?
I would definitely side it in the mirror match, but I didn't play the mirror match. So, yeah, it's definitely not bad to have in there. Double Decree, double Dust Tornado, Bottomless, and Mind Crush. Mind Crush never came in. It was really just for Dragon Turbo. Bottomless comes in a lot. Black Wings, you know, anything that's pretty good against. Dust Tornadoes comes in quite a bit as well. Also
see.
Black Wings. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yep. What did you check out from the list that was online for? I believe they don't play Bottomless, and I believe they don't play Mindcrush either.
No, and they don't play
The Consecrated Lights. Yeah.
Consecrated Light. So there's some differences. I don't know.
Okay, we'll have to
I'd
refer
say
to
the
it.
side's probably pretty different.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
yeah.
Okay. And okay, let's go into your extra deck.
Yep. Or did we do the extra already? Or?
Yes, we did. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thank you for the deck file, Marshall. Where are you from, by the way?
San Diego.
San Diego. Awesome. So Tubby TCG and Rare and Sleeveless.
Yep.
Shout out to those two shops for holding down the Edison fort over there. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for coming out to RBT, and hope to see you in RBT Rulers online.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Really well put together event. You know, these guys do a great job. So
Yeah, representing the what is it? The San Diego crew. Yep. All right.
Yep. Thanks so much.